Good morning everyone and welcome to you in today's Bitcoin daily update. Hope you're doing very well as always. Hope you had a very nice weekend with this lovely Bitcoin pump on a Sunday night. This is pretty crazy. This is very nice. We are getting the possible attempt for a reclaim basically of our big support. So we're going to expect to see what we can expect next basically on Bitcoin. Yeah, after this lovely price action basically. So again, very unlikely to bounce from down here, but not impossible. So we are going to see if we manage now or not to get the reclaim. In any case, for me, as I said, there will be no long below down here. I'm going to wait for this to happen. And once we've got this, I'm going to wait later for the pullback. So I'm going to simply stick to the plan for me. And again, congrats if you took the long down here, but personally I didn't. And so yeah, I'm just waiting for the next good opportunity here on Bitcoin. So anyways, let's just explain maybe a bit what's happened there at the lows, so kind of on an order flow perspective. So well, first of all, on the chart here you've got basically a simple range, okay, for the full day. I mean on Friday basically you've got, so this low made on Thursday night basically, and so since then you've got just a massive range bound here. You started really the pump around 3 p.m. yesterday basically, and so what's happened there is very simple. Okay, so let's go on the order flow here. You've got the range bound as always. Trading is taking the orders money. So here, if you just check out what happened within this, I'm gonna not, make it full screen. We don't see better in the end. But yeah, here what you've got here is very simply a lot of shorts coming in during the range. I mean, over the range, you can see you've got some shorts coming in here. You've got 5 million, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million here. You've got another 3 million. 1 million here, 4 million here, and next they came later here. You can see, not well, 2.4, 1, 2 millions, 2 millions, 5 millions. You've got another 3 here. So yeah, lots of millions here coming in. Again, these are not crazy numbers, but remember this is a weekend, and so all of this you can see here form this big bullish CVD. So basically you have a low, a higher low here, or a bunch of higher lows, and here you can see you have a low here and a lower low here on the right. So all of these shorts basically are getting absorbed. This is what it means. So there are limit longs here absorbing all the shorts. This leads to the increase in price, and once we have done this increase in price, you can see we'll have the high. We take the high here on the right, and since we took the high, we have these 15 million of shorts that come in right at the highs. So again, people shorting massively the resistance. That's not the best, and so this brings us with a massive bullish CVD, even bigger bullish CVD here, and this big increase in price next. And the funny thing here is that we've got, you can see here, all the shorts getting stopped out. You can see here 12 million positive delta with the decreasing of the open interest. These are shorts getting stopped out, or well, short closing basically, no new trades opening basically. These are short closing all the shorts that came in before, and since we stopped all the shorts, you're getting the decrease in price. Isn't it funny? Anyways, so yeah, this is what happened basically on an order flow perspective basically of the weekend. And now let's update the chart. So we are bouncing, as you can see, we are flipping these two levels here into support, and high here, flip into support, and we're getting a bit of a bounce. So let's update this. So really good to see that we are getting the reclaim of this. I mean, we are attempting to reclaim this support at the moment. You can see we even flipped this very key value low here into support. You can see if you get rid of these, of this and this, you can see how clean this is. This very nice value low here, flip into support, get the continuation. So now, yeah, let's just update this. So let's get rid of that, of this, and by the way, a bullish CVD forming on the flip to support of the weekly negative path control. Very nice. But again, we lost all the major supports. For me, nah, that's not a good reason to still take a long down here. Could happen, so I'm gonna simply wait for the retest. So let's go here on a weekly time frame, see if we have any weekly level as always. Yeah, microphone is on. I was like, am I talking for nothing? For bonjour, ça va? Ça va et toi? Talking French. Good morning, mate. So weekly, we don't have any here. Daily level. Wait, what? Okay. Daily level, let's get rid of this one. And that was not a daily, but anyways, we've got a daily here too. Alright, let's go on a 1 hour here. And let's go on Exo chart. So we have a first weekly negative path control at 11,112, 725 here. Just above us. Okay, and so on the TX1 here, what is, okay, this is below now. So we have, alright, 11,402. Okay. Good, let's go on the DNPOCs now. So we have 11,000, or 11,412.5. $412.5, and so this is, yeah, this perfect. Well, yeah, this is a weekly negative path control basically, but anyways. And on the TX1, it's basically the same. Good. TPOs. We have one down here within the range, or in 9437.5. Cool. And we're bouncing off the top of a single print here, as you can see. Again, if you get acceptance in it, you feel it. 111,390. By the way, we'll simply move this one, but anyways, you can see there's a stack here of levels just down there. That's nice. So let's have a look here very quickly if we can get a long. Oh yeah, by the way, that's also very well. You have like on I don't know if you take on the other exchange, but I mean, look at this. You get a massive front run here of a nice swing through pan for a clean low. No, you just do a swing through pan of that. And on the USDT pair, I don't know if you take it. Oh yeah, well, you only take it on the USDT pair, because on Coinbase you don't take it. You can see you have still a higher low. On the index price you still have a higher low. So on most of the exchange you have a higher low. Just have a new low on the USDT. Maybe, by the way, do you have a gap? Yes, you do. And do you have a nice new low made here? No, you don't even have a new low made here. Alright, so we have a gap below down here. So let me refresh that. We have a gap, boom, here to here. Just something to bear in mind. Okay, if we get some forest chemicals inside here, we are going to go and fill the gap. That's just something to keep in mind. And so what's the price? It's 11,300. Yeah, this is okay. Anyway, so yeah, the thing here is very bad, so let's use this fixed range pool, and yeah, we better hold here again. Yeah, look at this again, this is perfect. Well, that's the zone basically here just below. If we manage to make, for example, we just do a bigger triple wave like this, we can look for a nice move down to here, and we have this lovely zone of support here, so that can offer, it can offer a long buy. So on the lower time from here, gonna set the alert for me. Oops, oh no. And there we go. So, and if it, yeah, if this is lost, honestly, it's not looking so good here. We can look for because we'll get acceptance into the single print down here, and we have no real big support until here. So until basically the bottom of the gap next. So we have the top of the gap next, but I mean there is no any support. I mean there is no any confidence. So that will be the only long target. If this is lost, honestly, I'm looking towards well, basically a reclaim of the range here. That will be the thing. Okay. So yeah, that is the plan here. Otherwise, let's look now for the next resistance. So let me just hide this for a second. And this one too. And this. There you go, nice. So do I stay on the 1 hour here, or let's move on the 2 hours? Gonna be better, I think. So let's plan now the resistance, so we can pull this fixed range just right there. We've got the reclaim of the value low. So now, okay, now the next resistance is going to be this. Otherwise, we can look for this wall thing here. So let's pull this right there. No confluence, so I don't really care. And otherwise, we'll have this. But a little higher here will be nice. Okay, so now we can get rid of that. Yeah. All these point of controls are sitting up here. So yeah, honestly, these will be the only two resistance. Let me just add a little bit more confluence to this. Again, please remember here we are attempting to reclaim our original last big support, basically. Okay, we are attempting right now. We have a few resistance. We've got, you know, so we've got a level just up here, naked session, path control, really nothing. But anyways, you've got here the anchor is you up from the top. So we have a bit of, well, again, you can see that this was the exact top of the move, basically. So we have a few resistance here. Now we have bigger confluence up here and higher. So personally, I'm only going to trade these two targets. Now we are going to drop if we fail holding the lower time frame support we have planned just below. Okay, but am I interested in a short here? No, because there is no enough confidence for me to really execute a short here. These are just some small resistance. Can we reject the small resistance? Yes, it's like, can we bounce from the lower levels there? Yes, it's possible, but for me, not gonna trade all of this. So let's get rid of that. And yeah, that is the plan. So we have two different shorts. The first one here, honestly, I'm not sure we'll get something, but well, that's a resistance to bear in mind. And otherwise, if we reclaim here, we can look for this next. Okay, two different shorts. And by the way, the shorts here, yeah, you can see we've got this one just right there. So now instead of getting this higher target, we can look for, well, almost the same, honestly, all of this. Okay, this zone there. So we have this one here and this one just right there. And so these are the higher shorts. Gonna name these shorts 2. Gonna keep these 2 in here. And we have these 2 possible short trades. Again, no limits on this. I have my Elliott, not on this one by the way, and the other one I don't have it too. There you go. And so we just have to trade this, allowing the time when the Elliott goes off, as simple as that. See what's going on basically on the order flow here, if we were not to execute the trade. So yeah, lower time frame long, next shorts, if this one is reclaimed, okay, if this right here is reclaimed, we are very likely going towards this high, and so we can simply look for the next shorts we have planned basically. So let me just add this again into the folder here, and we can look for these higher short trades, shorts 1. There you go. And so we can simply look for the higher shorts here. So the first one is still valid. Okay, so if we go above here, we still have this resistance. Otherwise, we can look for this right here. Let me just add back this fixed range. We can use this one here. We have this value high basically, okay, to be aware of. And if we extend that to here, what is the value high? Yeah, this one is even better, honestly. Okay, so basically that will be the plan here. This zone of price with the value highs just a little bit above this last high we're having. If we reclaim this, we can look for a new all-time high. Okay, so yeah, that is the plan. We have the longs, we have the shorts. Again, if we come back down here, we fail to hold this lower time frame support, we're going to come back down here. Am I going to look for a long? No. Still not. Still not, because we're below all the major support basically. We'll lose them again, so I'm not interested in trading this down here. Only trade will be down below this bottom here around 107,200. So that is it with the levels. Let's go here with the wave. So with the wave here, it was either a big impulsive down here, either an ABC zigzag. So if we manage to reclaim here, that was a 5 waves correction, 5 waves for an ABC zigzag, and now we are getting the boom, bigger move to the upside for a longer B, C down. Or if we reclaim the first resistance, reclaim the second resistance, remember if we hold above this high here, we get nothing bearish of this high, boom, we look towards a new all-time high. So we'll have 2 shorts up here again. It depends on the reaction basically. Okay, so yeah, this is the plan here. Either we get the continuation here to the downside, we just fail to hold the support. Now if we do get the continuation here, more likely we do the B wave, a bigger B wave here. Okay, so we go for the high. Just want to make sure, because you know, I'm saying right now, if we reclaim here, okay, we really hold. When we reclaim this big support that was lost, we look for the B. We still have some shorts, 2 shorts there that we have planned. So can we still get a wave count here? For example, like this, that will be valid to look for such short trade just above, or you know, the one even higher for another drop there. Can we get this? Honestly, looks possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this right here was a flat, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, that's fine. You can see here, you pull the extension tool, will be the A wave root, the A wave top, the B wave bottom. Oh wow, look at this. Well, this is 100% valid, by the way. We'll just get rid of that. So that will be basically a longer wave 4, and then the 5th here. Okay, so you will get this. 3 at 1618. By the way, not at all. Yeah, 1618 here. And then if you pull it like this, again another 1618. Targets are very nice too. If you pull it like this, that was an MC extension. Yeah, more likely here, by the way. So yeah, that is 100% valid too to get such configuration. So if we have some 5 ways down like this, then we can look for, you know, well, the shorts will have planned. So bigger A, bigger B just above, and then the C or bigger impulsive down as always, bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Okay, so let's turn this into some bigger waves. There you go. And otherwise, yeah, we look for the second short. This will be the wave count I will take if we get any short reaction, any good short reaction basically of these 2 targets we have planned. If we don't get anything bearish of the short targets, then you know, if you reclaim the last one, you look towards the high, and so you just, I'm simply going to place, you know, these 5 ways like this, 4, 5, take an ABC zigzag down here, and so that was boom, ABC right here, by the way. And so these are some 5 ways of forming here for the bigger B. And again, next, if we reclaim the first one, the second one, if the second one is reclaimed, we look for a new all-time high. Okay, but for now, this is the 2 different configurations for the lower time frame for the days ahead. And yeah, that is it for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, we don't have any news today. ETH, I don't even know what we have done honestly on this one. Oh yeah, by the way, we got the reclaim, so Bitcoin is pumping, so we are getting the bounce off the 38.2. That was the first basically support here, the valid one we have planned. Okay, and this was, as I said, for a failed auction of this previous bottom here, so 4,000 around there, bottom there. So we are getting the bounce again. Congrats if you took the long. Personally, I'm gonna let it go and wait for the pullback later. Again, sometimes we don't get the pullback, in that case it'll be completely missed, and it's fine for me. Okay, I'm happy to miss too. It sucks a bit, but it's fine. It's better than to take a loss. So yeah, bounce of the 38.2. Now we need Bitcoin to get all the sign of strength, the real reclaim of the big support there to re-get the continuation. These are the resistance, but this was made on a Friday, I think. I don't know when exactly, but let me just update this really quick. So let's go here on a weekly time frame. We have any new weekly there? No. Okay, so next daily is right here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yes, we have two key resistance there. We have this first one just above the high, and we'll have the next one just right here. If these, well, the second one is reclaimed, we're going for a new all-time high on this one. This can still be, okay, that's why I added this. It can still be in a wave 4 if I manage to place this correctly. Just right here. What? Yeah, we cannot really go high if we have to stay in the wave 4 here. So to speak, a wave 1, 2, you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have the 3, the 4th here, and you will get the 5th down here. So again, just a swing through pan fail auction bounce, or of the pre-slow, otherwise going to the next target with a lot more confidence and then get a nice reversal. And if again we fail here, massive crash, get a continuation. That was an AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside, pretty massive. But yeah, for now, not looking for this unless Bitcoin turns really bearish. So yeah, that is here the last resistance we can hold for a wave 4. Otherwise, these are the two next resistance we can look for. And if we manage to break, well, to reject this resistance here, any of these, we can look for a double EXY, in that case to the downside, X and Z, if we still make one more new low in one of these two resistance, basically. Yeah, pretty complex counter here, different configurations, so we have to get some confirmations on Bitcoin, basically. Let me just hide this. Yeah, so that is it for today, honestly. Let's keep only this one. Let's see if we manage to get the lower time frame long or not. I don't know how low is the order for right now. Bit of a bearish CVD. How is the 5 minutes there? Bearish CVD here. Okay, longs, shorts. Yeah, well, again, you can see that there are some longs here. They're at first getting absorbed. You can see just right there. Have the longs come in. You have a high, low, high, 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 high. The problem is now there's a context. You're still pushing up here. Well, the thing is, you don't have any big resistance here, so yeah, and you're getting a continuation now. So is it bearish here? Well, if we get the good short reaction, yes. Otherwise, not really, honestly. What we can do here is simply, we have no levels there. Let's see, yeah, I mean, the only thing we can do here is simply pull this fixed range like this down to here, and we are at the last resistance. If this point of control here is broken, reclaimed, we are going for a new high and very likely towards the next target we have planned. That is it. So this right here is the place where we need to get a short reaction. Didn't even load this order flow here. Yeah, we just have nothing here, just some more longs. Well, we just have some more longs come in. Again, there is nothing to reverse that. This is classed as bullish, right? And so we just look for a continuation here to the upside. So yeah, anyways, that is it for today. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a brilliant day ahead. Still working on a new thing that we're gonna normally come out on the 6th. So next Monday, basically 6th of October. And on Wednesday, by the way, we are the 1st of October. So we'll have to update the monthly levels on Wednesday. But yeah, still working on the thing that's gonna come out on the 6th of October. Really excited. To be honest, it's almost done. But yeah, still a few things to do to make sure everything is perfect. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Take care of you as always, and see you all in the next one on Wednesday. Have a brilliant day ahead. Take care. Cheers.